Oh, we got viewers in the house. What? No, I'm just playing with y'all. I appreciate y'all for tapping into the video. I hope that you guys are having a great day, great week, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever it is, wherever you're at. I hope it's great, right? We're like, I believe, 8 days away from Christmas. So I hope that you guys are in that holiday cheer, you know, the holiday spirit. And I hope nothing but positivity for you. I hope that, you know, everyone that you surround yourself with is, you know, in like-minded spirits, and that the holidays go according to plans. If you're spending it with family, sure enough, you're going to have some, you know, family drama. We can't ever remove ourselves from that. We can't ever avoid it. We just got to be able to, you know, take the curveball head on and adapt, you know, swivel, pivot, you know what I'm talking. We always got that one auntie, you know, somebody's girlfriend done said something at the mouth at the family dinner. Somebody's, you know, mom isn't agreeing with, you know, who made this, and it is what it is. It can't be helped, you know. Just try to make light. Everybody's there for one reason: to be together and enjoy and embrace each other's company. Move along. You understand? So I hope nothing but the best turn out for you, for me. And yeah, moving forward, I'm gonna start my, because I believe it's, yeah, like eight days till, let's find out specifically. Boom, 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 boom. We are no, today is the 17th, and that would make it, well, tomorrow, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah, 8 days. 8 days till Christmas. And I'm thinking of doing like everyone else is doing it, so I may hop on the trend of, you know, Vlogsmas. I will say that I figured Vlogsmas was more along the lines of everyone gearing up for the holidays, right? Doing everything they can in the spirit of the holidays. So, you know, going Christmas shopping, setting up the trees, and dealing with everything Christmas. And I'm gonna say about 80% of the Vlogmas content I've kind of consumed in the last few days has been just regular vlogs during the holidays. That's all it's been. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop on the trend and just call it a Vlogsmas, because why not, right? Why not? And speaking of that, since my challenge of doing one video every day, I'm thinking of adding an additional challenge to that, because for right now, at the moment, I don't feel like I'm being challenged enough now to where I just need to post a video every day. I'm kind of coming up with topics, not making a script. I guess that could be the challenge, just keeping it one post a day, but, you know, defining it much more in depth than what I have been doing. But right now, I'm probably gonna do the Vlogsmas thing, and I am also thinking, for the additional challenge, of reverting back to some other tools that I have not utilized since picking up my my Sony a7 IV. Pardon me, I was thinking of going back to the Sony RX100 Mark VII, because this was the camera that I was utilizing prior to the a7 IV. Prior to this, I was doing iPhone. I was just doing everything off my iPhone. I wasn't doing it off this one, because obviously this is iPhone 15 and I wasn't doing that back then. So, you know, that. I do have my iPhone 12 with the additional equipment that I still have to utilize, and I'm debating on which one to do. I also have like I had showcased all these in a previous video. I got this like for nostalgia purposes, Sony camcorder. Nifty, cool little toy, but I might not use this because it doesn't have a headphone jack or mic jack, whichever one you want to call it, so I can't plug in my Rode mic. So it's one of these. I'm leaning towards one of these, mainly this one. And yeah, let me know what you want to see, because I might not run with it, because I'm still leaning with the RX 100. And I want to be able to challenge myself to, you know, do the same things I was doing with this and see if I can do it better now that I've been using the A7 IV, you know, trying out new angles and pushing my creativity with, you know, different shots and all that jazz. But yeah, man, I was kind of doing all this, and this was a little sporadic, if I might add, because I had last two videos I had kind of talked about you know, coming across creative block, losing motivation, and finding, you know, doing your own research on YouTube, you know, looking at other creators, and of course majority of them you're going to come across are larger platforms, larger creators, you know, kind of giving these wishy-washy answers, beating around the bush, and almost feel like they're leading you on. And some of them do say things that you kind of already know, but you just needed somebody else to hear, because again, you're looking for that validation of, am I doing something right? Am I doing something wrong? And you kind of get that burnout or the creative block, or you possibly second guess, you know, like, am I doing this correctly? Am I doing this incorrectly? Should I be doing this at all? And my answer to that last question is abso-freaking-lutely. Abso-damn-lutely. Keep doing you. Keep doing you. Keep it up. My additional, like, add-on to that would, like I had stated previously, is in another video, sorry, adapt, right? Adjust. Figure out what it is you're doing. So if you're posting videos about such and such, and you're looking for subscribers, or you should be focusing on gaining views, right? Just like all of us small creators, those are things that we kind of get concerned about, because that's what we're searching for. We're trying to put our voice, our vulnerability, our art, our creativeness and personality out there, and are trying to gain traction, right? And we get so focused on, I feel like I'm pouring myself out, that I'm not getting much back. And you just got to keep it up, right? And what I mean is, by adjusting or adapting to changing the way you're doing it, don't stop doing what you're doing, right? Keep putting that information and keep putting yourself out there, in a sense of, you know, you're achieving what it is you're wanting to do. I'm talking about, you know, are you try changing up your thumbnails, try, you know, adding a different intro. I myself could be better at improving in an intro, at an intro, right? Because they say statistically, like within the first 3 to 5 seconds, mainly the first 3 seconds is when you hook somebody. You got to have something catchy, something that grabs them, right? And I myself am having, you know, some troubles doing so, and I'm trying to figure out the best route I can take in doing that. You got to be able to switch it up. Keep yourself with an open mind and stay true to who you are and what it is you're doing, but kind of, you know, change it up a little bit until you start getting that traction, and then you can completely be your full self in order to, you know, accomplish 100% of what it is you're doing. But you want to be able to just like, hey, get those eyes on you and then keep them on you, right? So don't give up. Just adjust, adapt, figure out something new, figure out a new angle, you know, and just kind of play from there, right? Keep an eye out. I wouldn't get too heavy and concerning yourself and checking every day, like if your views are coming up, if your subscriber count is coming up, and just make sure that you're responding to comments in a timely fashion, and that they are, genuine comments, something that you would actually say to, like, if that person was in front of you, right, asking that question. And do the best you can while not getting so concerned with the numbers at this point, because again, we're in the beginning stages, right? From one small YouTuber to another, we are all in that, like, starting of this journey. This is the beginning of the marathon. This is the start of something new, and now is not the time to get concerned and discouraged from the numbers that we're not gaining. Yes, we have high hopes of gaining it at a specific time, but it'll come when it comes. And just because it happened to somebody else at a faster rate doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen to you, and doesn't mean that it won't happen, right? Like, it can happen, but don't get so concerned and compare to what other people have going on and what they're accomplishing, that you get discouraged in what you're doing. Just tunnel vision, stay locked in, and keep doing what you're doing, right? Who cares? That channel has nothing to do with your channel. That person has nothing to do with what's going on in your life. So just keep it up, and we gonna keep going. We gonna keep moving. It's a marathon. Enjoy the ride. I said this, I believe, in my last video. It's all about the journey. It's not the destination. We all know that. That's a universal term that we all know and have heard multiple times, to where it's a cliche, but when it affects us personally, we don't feel that we're in that moment, right? But you are in that moment. This is the time where you need to embrace the actual struggle of doing this, so that you can start gaining the experience of how to maneuver. That way, when the time comes and you get that breakthrough, you're like, mama, we made it. You know what I'm talking about? That's all it is, man. Keep your foot on the pedal. Keep your foot on the pedal and don't let up. Keep going, no matter what it is you're doing. And I hope nothing but the best for you. All right. But yeah, and I've been watching a couple small YouTubers lately, because I want to see the growth. I want to be one of those people that witnessed from the beginning, the journey that they experience and how far they'll go. And one of them, man, he was definitely talking about something I was talking about previously, and the way he interpreted it for himself, it struck inspiration for me, right? Because, like, what is the coincidence that I had talked about it, not saying that he watched it and I inspired him. I don't know, but it was just a coincidence that I put something out there, because I feel that it's needed. I feel that people need to hear, that thing again. They need to be in constant reminder to people that, like, hey, stop being in your own head. Stop getting so negative. Stop looking down upon yourself, and just get out there. Just do it. Just go. And just a couple days later, I am watching this again, the small YouTuber that I've been keeping up with, and he posted a video similar to what I had just done, and I got all types of fired up. Like, I was so happy for him, because he was executing something that he didn't feel like doing at the time, and he pushed himself to get it done, so he can again practice and maintain consistency, but get over the negative aspect that he put on himself and accomplished, and it may seem so small, just getting in front of a camera, pressing record and talking, and then putting it online, right? That seems so just like first world problems, right? Yes, but it's a big accomplishment in the fact that you're able to overcome a part of you that was being so negative, that held you down, that was like, no, I don't feel like doing it today. No, I don't want to do it today. Should I do it today? and then, yes, I'm gonna do it today. Like, man, I get fired up seeing that in people. And that was my biggest takeaway from his video. And then I saw some more, you know, kind of inspiring things on Instagram. So it just helps further to prove my point that there's no excuse for you to, you know, not feel comfortable doing what it is you want to do, specifically if it involves you putting yourself in a recording and posting it online, right? Who cares what any other negative person and negative comment may be left on, you know, a video or what have you, whatever it is. You get what I mean. You know, it's trying to find the like-minded individuals and the positive individuals that can help influence you, or that better yet, you can influence for them to get better, right? That's all what this is supposed to be. That's all life is, man, is just becoming a better version of ourselves so that we can be satisfied and become, you know, okay with who we are, not have to seek outside, you know, validation and think, you know, gain all this attention to where, you know, I still feel empty because I have everyone saying I'm, you know, great, but I don't feel like it, right? That's something we need to improve. And that's what it is. Overcoming things that you're not comfortable with and finally getting comfortable with actually doing it. Okay. And being able to do that in a way like this and posting it to gain inspiration or to give inspiration to somebody else to accomplish the same thing that may be going through what you went through. What prime, right? That's again what we should all be striving for. Better ourselves in a way that we can inspire others to do the same. That's all Demon is. Destroying my inner negativity, and I just am trying to encourage you to do the same along my journey. Right? And man, on that note, I hope I struck a positive chord with you. I hope you this whole week, the rest of the year, all of 2025 and the years after are nothing but abundance and success, happiness, love, peace, and, you know, just being able to find that self-love, right? Gaining the self-respect you deserve and that you're striving for. You know, it comes over time, but you have to be able to, again, put that work in for yourself, right? Because no one's going to come and save you. No one's going to sit there and no one's going to be able to fix how you feel about yourself until you're able to feel comfortable with who you are and acknowledging that you can be better, you could do better, and not have to, you know, be this negative Nancy all the time, right? You just got to do it. All right. And I wish you nothing but the best along your journey. So yeah, with that, I'm gonna wrap this one up. And again, I do appreciate you guys for, you know, tuning in. If you are a new viewer here, please make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know if if I said something that kind of inspired you. Let me know if I said something that, you know, kind of pissed you off. Let me know, bro. Let me know. Come on. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's have a conversation. Come on now. And if you are a returning viewer, much appreciated, you know, highly grateful that you've come back and was like, hey, yo, Demon dropped another video. Let's see what kind of he's talking. Much appreciated. And yeah, man, I hope you all have a great day, great night, and I will catch you tomorrow. Remember, Vlogsmas. Let me know if you have thoughts on what I should do for a camera. It's probably going to be this one, but, you know, hey, come on now. Like, let me get your input. Let me get your input. Let me get your input. Come on now. Come on. All right, man. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.